do you think I wake up and I say, I'm going to hurt my wife? I'm going to make sure that she has a miss.
Yeah.
No, when I wake up, I want us to be happy. I want us to enjoy. But unfortunately,
It just happens. I'm
it just
human
happened.
after all.
Yes,
yeah.
I will not wake up and plan to hurt you. And same thing with me. I would never wake up and say, today, yes, you will see my true colors and everything. No.
Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. You know, this is your girl ZBGiana. Guys, if you do not know who I am with by now, then definitely you're not a subscriber into this channel. So please do hit that subscribe button and join the family. Watch our videos and comment, guys, because your comments, they boost our videos. Anyway, I'm here with my Mazala.
I don't have energy.
It's a bit cold
It's
today.
very cold. Yo, it's cold.
No,
It's
I
cold.
understand. So let's get to it. Ne?
Okay.
So there's a picture that you posted in one of our segment groups. Yes,
Yeah.
guys, we do have a segment group.
We are serious. We mean business.
Because, you know, so it says that I'm actually stealing her content, but then it says arguments only separate those who already wanted to leave. What are your thoughts?
Whew, I agree with it, right? Because I feel like if you are in it to stay and you are in it to grow, then when there's an argument, you would know that we just need to communicate. Arguments will always be there. Conflicts would always be there. But once you've made up your mind, I mean, there's a time where in my life or in my marriage, I said, one more mistake, I'm gone. Because like in my mind, my bag is already pegged. Once he does something, gila, I'm going. I don't even want to talk about it because I'm already out. I'm already leaving.
Yeah.
So I agree with that statement, which is a bit unfair. I feel like if you have already made up your mind to say once someone does 1, 2, 3, I'm leaving.
Yeah.
Rather just leave because a person will always mess up. It's a human being. There's this quote that says that everybody will hurt you in your life. You just choose which ones are worth, you know?
You hurting, what them hurting.
Yes, and you keep them. Because, like, I always say, everybody, I'm going to hurt you, you're going to hurt me. But you decide, is it worth, is the hurt worth it? You know?
Or what?
Or what?
But
Yeah.
is the hurt ever worth it?
I think, but that's life. If we want to question the hurt and we look at the Bible, who was not hurt
Right.
in the Bible?
Yeah, that's very powerful.
We can just look at Jesus Christ, what he had to do
was
for us
hurt
to be able
by
to say,
his
Father, you know,
disciples.
he was hurt. So, it depends on how you see the pain. Pain is there to give birth to something beautiful. Pain is there to grow us. Like I always say, people once came for me when I said that I don't believe that there is relationships that do not come with pain and challenges, and 'cause
That's true.
one has to be pretending.
Yeah, the other
Because
one
there's
is compromising a
a lot because there's no ways into that I can be with you every single day and you don't step on my cons.
True.
There's no way. As human beings, we are
will
going
hurt
to
each
hurt each other. Now, if we don't address those things, it means one of us is pretending.
True.
Or both of us are pretending.
pretending,
But there's
true.
going to be a day wherein you do something and I'm just out.
Yeah.
I
Like,
remember
I'm done.
my sister Grace. Hi, Grace.
Grace, come and watch this video.
Yeah, Grace, come. So Grace is that person that she does not address when she's got problems. You will just hurt her and she will take it in. She will take it in. So she did that with the boyfriend. And that guy, they loved each other. But one day that guy took Grace Zambak, right? And left with it and went with it to his flat. And Grace asked, oh, did you take my Zambak? And he was like, yeah, baby, I'll give it to you tomorrow. And she was like, for that reason, I'm out.
No, that was
Do you
not the
understand?
reason.
That was
Yeah.
not the reason.
Yeah.
But it was because she was already hurtful.
She
was
was
just
tired.
like, once you do this, I'm out. Because what she was not voicing it out. Had
True.
she spoken about it, the guy would have known, oh, yeah, I don't do 1, 2, 3. Remember, your wrongs are not my wrongs.
True.
There are a lot of things that I will do thinking that, no, this is the right way.
You are thinking you're right.
Can't you know it's not right.
the right way.
So, what are your thoughts?
But then I was reading this thing and I was like fully on, like 100%. I agree. But then I was like, okay. I think I was doing a random thing, just editing videos, and then it just randomly popped in my mind, and I'm like, but what if yes, we are arguing, but the other person, when they are speaking, like the argument from the other person comes with a lot of disrespect. am I willing to stay? What if, yes, we are arguing, but it's just an unhealthy situation that we are in? So does that mean when I'm exiting the friendship, the relationship, or whatever it is that I am having with that person, then I always wanted to leave? What if I never wanted to leave, but there's something I've been saying, okay, maybe when we are speaking, don't use this word. And then we argue, and then you use that word. And obviously, you are using that word knowing that I don't like that word, knowing that to me, that word is disrespectful. And I leave. So now did I leave because, I couldn't take, the argument, or Vela, I always wanted to leave? What if the argument comes with disrespect, which is something maybe you have already addressed? So I started thinking about these things, that what if it's not just the argument that makes people leave? What if there are underlying issues, like you have said with Grace? Maybe she is, you take so much, and then there's that one argument that makes you feel like, what, actually, I want to go.
Can I steal this content from my channel?
I love it.
But this is mine. Zitla. I just changed that
I will repay you.
Okay, so firstly, Zindla, you mentioned that maybe you have communicated, let's just say with James, that when we have arguments and all those things, I don't like it when you say 1, 2, 3. Remember, when you tell somebody that I don't like something, you can. It won't necessarily just happen overnight. You need to give them time to change.
How? What if you gave them time, Dibu?
No, but that's the thing. What is the definition of love according to the Bible? Right? And I'm not saying let's open up the door for disrespectfulness or whatever. However, we are not perfect. Nobody is perfect. You can't give up on a person just because they, And I feel like when it comes to arguments, Zintle, it's not many people that are able to argue in a healthy way. And that comes with the trauma. Yes.
People.
Like the emotions. Nami, there are things that, if you see me talking to Pastor Bay, like, do you understand?
Yeah.
And even after I've said all those, sometimes, yes, when we are arguing, I want to hurt you. I want you to feel the pain because I'm also feeling the pain. I want to be heard. But both of us, we want to be heard. Do you understand? Both of us wants to be heard. Do you get it?
I get
but
it.
But the problem would be we are failing to argue in a healthy way. Trust me, even if you leave and you go to the next relationship, you are still going to face the same problem. Because it takes one to at least the fire. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Because now you must understand, for us to get to this point, there's nobody that can just fight alone.
Yeah, we are both involved.
If you're quiet, eventually the person will keep quiet.
True,
you understand?
true.
But you need to learn to manage those arguments and fight and argue and communicate in a healthy way. But you can't, there are many things that you're going to tell Mokuba, Mama Zala, I don't like it when you do 1, 2, 3. Mama Zala, I don't like it when you do. But because maybe it's a habit that to me, I didn't think it was toxic. I didn't think a person would hate it. I might continue to, if you say, Mama Zala, when you come to my house, don't open the fridge. You understand? You're going to say it once, and you're hoping that the next time I will not do it.
Yeah.
And next time I come and I do it, you're going to say, yo, you must never enter. But sometimes it's because it's the habit.
Yeah.
It's very difficult to stop a habit. But you might need to remind me. And that is love for me. Just because I'm doing something bad does not mean that I don't like you.
Yeah.
But then again, there are those that will do it just to hurt you. But I'm talking about a person that really loves you. I want to believe that if you were together, you already know my heart.
Yeah.
You already know the kind of person that I am. And tomorrow, should you see me doing something that you don't like, that gives you the grounds to come and say, Mama Zala, there's 1, 2, 3 that I don't understand. Why are you doing this? Why would you say 1, 2, 3? I don't like this. It hurts me. That is when you know that this person loves you. Obviously, if you don't know that I love you or whatever, then the case is, is different. But if we are living together, if you know, there are times wherein I would sit with my husband and I'm like, why would you do this? I don't why would you hurt me like this? And he would say, do you think I wake up and I say, I'm going to hurt my wife? I'm going to make sure that she has a No, when I wake up, I want us to be happy. I want us to enjoy. But Unfortunately,
It just happens. I'm
it just
human
happened.
after all.
Yes,
yeah.
I will not wake up and plan to hurt you. And same thing with me. I would never wake up and say, today, aha,
Ngifuna umkhomba kahle.
yes, you will see my true colors and everything. No. And sometimes when people say things because of the emotions, now people are like, yeah, nazi is the true colors. Like now, if one day we fight, you're gonna start saying, I knew there was something about those my true colors.
Yeah.
Why when I'm showing you love, you don't say these are
my
the
true
true colors.
colours.
But I show you 1% of me angry. Now
I'm like,
suddenly
yo.
that's the true color. How? Well, that's unfair.
Yeah.
We are human beings. We are going to make mistakes. And we should be allowed. It's part of life. It's part of growing.
So Gatletle, what we should do, like as we are speaking, what we should do on our end as everyone is just to realize, how can I put it? It's like, as you said, there are people who hurt you intentionally.
Yeah.
Like there are people who will say, yeah, I will hurt her, and then after I know I will apologize and say, I didn't mean to hurt you. There are those people who are manipulative and who are toxic in that sense. So it's up to us as humans, it is up to us as individuals to realize those kind of people, like to realize what's toxic and what's not toxic.
Yes, and also ask God for the discerning spirit so that you are able to know from afar that this one is not for me, this one is for me. And
Yeah, I
when God
think that's
shows you
powerful.
that this is for you, even if it's not coming on a package that you want,
But
you
you will know
that this is for me.
because there's
this
a confirmation,
person mean well. Some of us were never taught how to communicate. You know, I hate it when I was older when they say, yeah, communication is key. Hey, to a successful. I'm like, hey, communication, yeah. Because growing up, we were fighting.
Yeah,
Like it was a
you
battle.
say
There was
whatever.
no, okay, you hurt my, I sit with my kids and they come and they're like, Mommy, you hurt my feelings. Sometimes
I'm
there's
like,
this
yeah?
rage in me that I'm like, what are you trying to say? You know?
So lovely, so sweet.
Yeah, to come because back in the day, I would never tell my mom and said, "You hurt my feelings." Never.
yeah.
Do you understand? So it comes with growing up and learning. But let's acknowledge that most of us, we grew up in a very toxic environment. And
Yeah,
it's not an
that's so
excuse,
true.
but sometimes we just don't know. We don't know how to stop. We don't know how to be better. But once we find people that love us and accept us how we are able to make those changes.
Yeah.
Because we know that we are hating the next person.
Yeah.
Now, me, after shouting and doing whatever at my husband, I sit and I'm like, oh, I shouldn't have done that. And I also remember that, oh my goodness, this is how I grew up. And I go to him and I explain to him and I say, I'm sorry. I'm
Yeah.
going to work on
Yeah.
it. And
Yeah.
I ask and I say, next time, should I do 1, 2, 3? Maybe you can help me this way.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, it's just one of those things.
Yeah, I think what you said about like praying for discernment is very important, like praying for the relationships and the connections that we have with people, because you will be able to discern which relationship is right for you and which person is right for you.
Yes.
And you will also be able to know that, some people, they come in a season, like it's seasonal. Some relationships are seasonal. It's not all relationships that you should hold on to, even if the time has come to an end. Obviously, I'm not talking about a wife and a husband, because the word of God says that those one, they are one until death does them apart.
Yeah.
So I feel like this has been a very we kept time. So I feel like this has been a very good it's educational. It's an educational conversation to know that there is no one who is right and there is no one who is wrong.
Yes.
At the end of the day, if we are in a partnership, if we are friends, if we are in a relationship, boyfriend and girlfriend, wife and husband, it's not us. It's not us visit each other, but it's us visit the problem.
Yes.
And when we argue, we should learn like what are the healthy ways of arguing, because arguments will always be there. And I guess one of them is what the Bible says, that do not rush to speak, but listen. I
Be
think
quick to listen and take time to respond.
Yeah, I think that's the most important one. So thank you so much for the insight, and thank you so much for clearing some things and some wisdom. So thank you.
Thank you for having me. Till I come back again, because I know I'm coming back.
You are coming back, definitely. So lovers, thank you so much for watching this video. Please do not forget to subscribe. We have to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of November. I am believing and trusting God for this. And I am believing and trusting you that you will do the right thing. Okay, bye.
So you call them lovers.
No, I just call them anything I want to call them.
Depend on the mood. Now that it's cold, it's lovers. Okay. Let's see when it's hot. I'm just saying.
I see what you did there. Bye.
Bye.